Hello, everyone. Welcome to another market forecast. Let's go through what happened yesterday on the market. So, basically, we have a fair value gap right here that I was expecting price to move inside of it as it did, right? We also have another block around here, and price did move inside of it, started to move higher, and then just went down again into the gap, right? But that doesn't invalidate the idea that price on DXY will move up, all right? And this is my bias for today, and I will tell you right away. So let me just break it down, the analysis for you guys, and actually show my predictions for today. So 1 hour for value gap, 1 hour bullish order block, daily order block, the daily fair value gap, sorry. So we have a lot of reasons to move up, but price has been orbitating around this zone, okay? But now he has been showing willingness to move higher, and that's of course the most likely probability in my analysis that I think will happen, right? So I believe that it is likely that price will move sideways today, but the most likely possibility is that price will. It's not like that it's going to do this entire movement today, and it's very unlikely, very unlikely. But it's likely that it's going to start building up a movement towards this price target liquidity here. Okay, so if we go down to the 30-minute time frame, you know, this was analysis for yesterday. Price did came down here, started to move up, but then just moved down. And regarding that, the upwards movement after that, I was wrong. But the overall analysis is still that price will do a movement up, right? So if we go down on the DXY, we're gonna see that it created a fair value gap on another block on the 30-minute time frame. It did a market structure shift, which was really nice in my point of view. All right. Um, we had this swing high right here, which was taken out, creating this order block, and may have created a liquidity pool around here to then move up. So this scenario today is like really good, in my point of view. Yeah, let's go right away to Euro USD. On Euro USD, it's basically the same. The market is still in that fair value gap on the daily time frame, and I believe today we're going to see a very good downwards movement, right? Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, we are already trying to get a displacement of the 4 hour time frame, and displacing it would mean a down movement um, towards this sell side liquidity that we are aiming right here, right? This is the most likely movement, most likely movement to happen today. I don't think it's very likely that price will move sideways, and I think it's very unlikely that price will move up. So my bias for Euro USD is bearish, right? Let me go down to the smaller time frames. Okay, on the 30-minute time frame, we already got a displacement here. All right, market structure shift right here. Okay, and we may be getting a displacement right here too, but this already means to me a market structure shift. It failed to go to that high again and started creating lower lows, right? Which may mean that this would be a liquidity pool right above, so market could get more liquidity basically on this fair value gap right there, and then move down, all right, and actually do that movement that we're expecting like the whole week, okay. Um, Yeah, so we may have already like this is the midnight open. Price did that on the London session, right? I don't trade London session, I just trade New York session. Uh, it left a roadblock, it left a fair value gap, it left everything that is very favorable for an entry like here, around here, or maybe here with the stop loss above that zone. It's gonna depend. But I'm not gonna this would be a setup. All right, fair value gap right there on the lower end of the fair value gap. and um the stop loss to be around here or here if you're more conservative, right? And the target points we can manage to see if we get to this point or this point, all right? Giving us a nice risk to reward. Of course, taking partials, but that's it. Anyways, I'm not gonna trade right now. I'm gonna wait for New York 7 a.m. local time, which is the time I trade. But the conditions in the market is already looking good. It was looking a bit choppy yesterday, but right now, today, it's looking like really good for us to have a bear scenario all forming during the day. All right. Um, Regarding news events, I don't know if I told you guys about it before, but anyways, we are very good for news today. We only have like medium impact news and lower impact news, low impact news. We only have high impact news at 8:30 p.m. And it doesn't really matter because I don't trade at that time. Only from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. New York local time. And all right, regarding the market forecast, I think the conditions are very good today for a bear scenario. We are already seeing a bear scenario in the market, okay? And I think it's likely that we're going to start building up a movement down into that daily sales out liquidity, which gives us a nice range. And of course, if I take a trade, I'm not going to aim until that sells out liquidity, but we know that the bias is bearish. Very likely that the real bias is bearish. We know that we have a high probability scenario right here on the higher time frames to go lower. And yeah, this would be a very good trading day. This could be a very good trading day. I was expecting yesterday to be a very good trading day. I didn't take any trades yesterday. I didn't feel like the market narrative was good for me enough to enter uh, on any type of trade. But today, it's looking like the market is getting a little bit more decisive on what it wants to do or not. All right. And we have to take that in mind. Regarding news, we are okay. So we may have already had this liquidity pool right here, basically because it took this buy sell liquidity on the 15-minute time frame. You can see there's a swing high right here. And we took this, maybe creating a liquidity pool to actually do the real movement of the day, which is bearish. All right, accordingly to my bias. Okay, so let's see how the day rolls out. I'm expecting a good day today, a good bearish day today. But let's see what happens. Um, be aware of medium range news events. I don't stop trading because of that. I don't really care about them to be honest. But yeah, that's it. So regarding the market forecast, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please, if you like the video, like down below. If you like the channel's content, please consider subscribing to it. Thank you guys very much for watching and trade safe. Bye.